The baby was born with facial deformities, which indeed looked quite unusual. The baby also suffered from both encephalocele and cleft lip and palate, each of which is already rare on its own, let alone having both simultaneously. However, fortunately, ultrasound showed that the encephalocele contained only fluid and did not include actual brain tissue, so it could be surgically removed, and then a piece of skull could be taken to fill the removed part. As for the remaining cleft lip and palate, it was not considered difficult for plastic surgeons. It is believed that after the surgery, the baby would soon regain a normal appearance. One would think that this situation is already rare enough, but this baby's case is even more challenging. His heart was actually located outside his chest. To save the baby, it was necessary to open the chest cavity and put the heart back in place. This surgery carried an extremely high risk, with a success rate of less than 5%. Any slight deviation, and the baby could lose his life on the spot. However, in such a crucial surgery, the lead surgeon, a female doctor, made a mistake due to her trembling hands. She accidentally punctured the baby's pulmonary artery as soon as she made the incision, and blood sprayed out instantly. Everyone was stunned. How could she make such a basic mistake? This was clearly illogical. The bearded man instantly realized that something was wrong.
She might be intoxicated.
Intoxicated, he suspected the female doctor had been drinking and hurried over to interrogate her, but she vehemently denied it.
Are impaired.
My patient, my surgeon.
You are not fit to operate. Clamps to me now.
In his anger, the bearded man immediately instructed the nurse to test her blood in case anything went wrong with the baby. This would be strong evidence for prosecution. To his surprise, there was no alcohol in her bloodstream. So why was she trembling? Under their relentless questioning, she could no longer hide the truth. The female doctor reluctantly confessed that she had a secret drinking habit. She needed alcohol to steady her hands for surgery, and lately, she had been trying to quit, resulting in withdrawal symptoms and tremors. If she didn't have a drink, she wouldn't be able to continue the upcoming surgery. This dilemma put the doctor in a difficult position. After all, he was the only one experienced enough for the operation, but the baby's life was on the line. Reluctantly, the bearded man agreed to her request, allowing her a small drink. However, the female doctor, being a heavy drinker, one drink wasn't enough for her. In no time, she had consumed half a bottle. To prevent any mishaps, the bearded man had her guide from the sidelines while he performed the surgery on the baby. But when he opened the baby's chest cavity, he found the heart too large to fit in the small chest. In this critical moment, the female doctor suggested removing a part of the lung to make space for the heart, though it would affect the baby's breathing. Survival was paramount. Sure enough, the heart was successfully placed inside the chest. They thought it was over, but just as the doctor was about to suture the wound, the baby's heart rate skyrocketed to over 200. Seeing the baby in distress, the female doctor diagnosed cardiac arrhythmia and immediately cut open the wound again. After the heart swelling subsided, the wound was sutured without incident. All the baby's vital signs returned to normal. The doctor even made a tiny suit of armor for the baby, helping to protect him as he grew. Through this experience, the bearded man urged the female doctor to quit drinking as soon as possible. As an exceptionally skilled doctor, she should let alcoholism ruin her career. After all, there were still many patients waiting for her to save them.